Hey guys, it's Deligracy here today, and I'm going to be reviewing the brand new Sims 4 game pack, The Sims 4 Vampires. I am pretty pumped for this pack because it's like the first time I've ever had supernatural content in the game. I know supernatural content isn't for every player. I'm excited to make a vampire family and start a new Let's Play, and I'm very excited to start building some cool freaky houses in The Sims 4 as well, so keep an eye out for that. For this video, I'm going to be looking at Create a Sim, all the new clothes, hair, teeth, eyes, new facial details that's come with this game pack. Anyways, let's not blabber on anymore. I want to create a household of vampires. Woo! How exciting. Okay, so first up, how do you create a vampire in Create a Sim? You just go down to Add a Sim, and right above the alien one, if you have the Sims 4, was it Get to Work? Aliens came with? Right above that is Add Vampire, and woo, look at those bats go crazy. Basically, vampires work the same way that aliens do. You have everyday form, but you can also have your secondary form. So this is called the dark form. So if we add this, we can make this sim here look like she is right now, or we can make her look entirely different. And that dark form is going to come up when she's doing stuff like feeding, or when she's really hungry for blood, or when she's fighting. I think they'll change into that form, and you can decide which form you want them to be in at any time during gameplay. So there is a new walk style. If we go down here, there's the new creepy walk, and it's like, how you going? I love it. It's so creepy. Let's see it from the side. I think it's just like the spindly fingers that are just like, take my strong hand. And I'm just like, no. There are a few new aspirations. There's a new one under family. There's the vampire family. This sim wants to create a family full of vampires. We also have popularity, a good vampire. This sim wants to control her thirst and remain as human as possible. So I thought that was kind of nice that you can have a good vampire. And there's also knowledge, master vampire. This sim wants to become a wise and powerful vampire. There is a points and ranking system with vampires in the game. The more vampire interactions you do or actions you do, or the more study you do about being a vampire, you will gain points, and you'll actually be able to purchase powers and weaknesses with those points, which is quite cool. Why is she wearing this hat? All base game players, we actually had an update recently that included toddlers. But every player, if your game is updated, you will have new skin tones that were put into the game for the purpose of vampires. So we can go through all these gray skin tones and make any kind of vampire we want. Let's go for like a porcelain skinned vampire. That's kind of creepy. Porcelain skin, porcelain dolls. Porcelain dolls can be really creepy AF. Equals creepy AF vampire. Ooh, message from James Turner. Hello, the Sim Supply. Okay, moving on. If you skip down to past the skin details, we have some cool eyebrows. Very extra furrowed eyebrows here that just makes the vampire look kind of aged and disheveled and like they've been kind of living underground in dirt for too long. Also have some eye sockets here, so you can get different ones. Do we have any eyeshadow on? Is she wearing eyeshadow? Okay, just some eyeliner. There we go. So we have a few different options. Eye details, so you can get like this kind of veiny looking eye, you can get a cracked looking eye, or this dripping mascara or scratches. You can also separately design the right and left cheek, so you can have cracks on one side, or this kind of matches the furrowed eyebrows, and then you could have cracks on the other side. So those, you can interchange them really easily. Then we have vampire mouths, so we can continue whatever aesthetic we want there, or mix them up. I might go with the, oh, I love that. Damn, that's so cool. So cool. And then we also have, of course, the new vampire teeth. So you can kind of pick what kind of vampire you want to have, whether it be like a Jaws vampire or more of the traditional Fangs. And then, of course, again, if you have the Sims 4 base game and you're up to date, you will also now have braces in your game, buck teeth, gold teeth, jumbled teeth, and gap tooth available. So vampire teeth only in the Vampire Gamepack, but the latest update did give some really fun looking teeth to the game. So we might just go traditional vampire teeth for this chick. Now the hair I did already check out. Oh, I love this hair. Okay, so we have this really cool, almost fantasy / old Victorian vibe hairdo. Braid at the back with these old roses and that crown with spikes on it. So if we just take a look at it in a few different colors, very, 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 very pretty. I love this hairdo. Oh, I almost forgot the eyes. We better quickly just zoom in on those eyes so I can show off some of the new colors. So we have all black eyes and all black eyes. That's really scary. And we also have these glowing eyes, snake eyes, white eyes. So there's those new colors. Again, creepy. Those blue ones are extra creepy. Let's keep those. So then this one kind of has a more, I don't know, this has more of like an Asian look and feel about it, maybe arguably. Roses coming in the side there, and this really cool hair piece, a comb that looks, I don't even know what that is, like a sword spider with a ruby. I don't know what that is, but lots of braids, you know, maybe a reference to old Victorian hair there. And then in all the different colors, it looks pretty cool. Oh, I love the green and the purple. That's really cool. And oh, that's pretty. I love the different tones of brown coming through. Green's pretty cool. Oh, the blue's very different. You could make a lot of very unique vampires, I feel, with these different swatches. And then this hair is pretty out there. It's got like those big Princess Leia-esque thingamabobbamajigs, the two long strands, and this beautiful hair beadwork, or this very extravagant hairpiece with that little half moon kind of thing at the front. So that's definitely going to be a favorite for a lot of players, I think. But pretty cool. That's a lot of hair, actually. I wonder if she's got some of those fake foam hair bun things. I've got one of those. You know, they work a treat. I reckon that's what's under there right now. This is just a very severely cut fringe. This hair you can use on very fashionable Sims, maybe in San Myshuno if you have the Sims 4 City Living. Or, you know, you could definitely have this on a normal Sim, but also the severity of the cut, I think, is really good for vampires too. And then we also have this really cool short pixie-esque cut that is, you know, going to be great on guys as well. I think male Sims would rock this really nicely. And, oh, I almost forgot. We do have some new ears. We have pixie ears now, even though they're meant to be vampire ears. But I was so excited to see this because I didn't notice it in the trailer. So yeah, we've got some really cool new ears. And I just love them. I think they're pretty cool. So there you go. We'll switch over to male soon in case I've missed anything. I don't believe we have any new hats at this stage of the game. Oh, we do. We have a top hat. My apologies. Silly Deli. Okay, so we've got this cool top hat. Very gothic. Obviously can be used not just for vampires. That's really cool. I'm so glad they included a top hat. Very, very, very nice. And I love that it comes in white. That's really, really cool. Oh, she looks so creepy. Accessories. What do we have here? Do we have any new accessories? Vampires. Okay, we do. We have some new earrings. Okay, so it's one earring on this side. It's got a bit of an 80s feel, I gotta say. So yeah, interesting triangular earring. I don't mind it. Then we also have a necklace, which I do not believe is going to work with this outfit. So we'll strip her down and take a look at that. So it's a choker, got that old Victorian aesthetic going on, and very nice, very nice. Oh, and it's got a bit of a tie up at the back, which is pretty cool. And this is probably my favorite, this pearl necklace. Okay, makeup. Do we have new makeup for vampires? We do. Okay, so we've got some very futuristic looking eyes, very thick eyeliner. I mean, I'm not a huge fan of this. I don't know. not a huge fan, but I'm sure a lot of players will have fun with it. We then have this one with kind of the beaded stuff on them. Again, I don't know if this looks that vampire-ish to me. I think this looks more like the Black Swan. Maybe that does work, actually. I don't know. I'm not sure why I'm not that into these. Maybe they're a bit heavy for me. And I like the more like subtle texture and stuff on the face, probably. But yeah, let me know what you think of those in the comments down below. I love this lipstick. I love how it's full on the upper lip and then we just got that little cut, that slice of color. I don't think there's any new tattoos. I think tattoos would have been a really, really cool thing to put in this game pack if they had the time to, because it could have been like spider webs and stuff and really creepy looking tattoos. But, you know, I think once you explore this game pack more, I think you guys are going to see that there's a lot of stuff in this pack that's very, very strong. So I think this pack's going to be actually received very well. Okay, so in terms of women's clothing, we have this very gothic, almost... It's kind of contemporary gothic. It's really cool. It's got the high neck. We've got the frilly thing at the front. Also some, I guess, sheer lacy stuff going on. Very cool. Different colors. I definitely think this is totally appropriate for vampires. Oh, the white and black's really cool. But also I think some Sims with alternative fashion sense could definitely get into this as well. Love the moldy poo green. Oh, love that color. This is actually my favorite top that's come with this game pack. I think it's actually really sexy. I love the sheer and kind of all of this line lace work. It's kind of quite elegant and yeah, I think it's beautiful. I love this. So that's pretty cool. I also love it in the white too. I think that's really pretty. We have this jacket with cutaways. Cutaway kind of around the Cleveland area, around the arms, as if, you know, a vampire's been having a duel or something and they've kind of sliced through their arms. Kind of a severe aesthetic to it. So I'm loving that. And it comes in a few different colors. So pink's actually really nice. And again, we've got that sheer theme coming through on the sides there. This outfit is got an asymmetrical crossover and this flamey kind of pattern on the side. We've then got this, which has got so much attitude. I love that little skull pocket watch detail chain, that really long line down the front of it. They've really done an amazing job with these Kaz items. I think they're fantastic. This is a more laid-back kind of look. We've got a leather jacket, a button-down shirt. Perhaps this isn't for a vampire sim, or perhaps it is. Interesting button detail just there. Very nice. And this top is really pretty. I'm excited that they put this top in. So they've definitely thought about, okay, we need a few items that aren't too vampire-heavy themed. I think vampire-themed packs could easily be very tacky and very, like, kitty, but I think these clothes are actually really sophisticated and I just love the aesthetic they've gone for. And they've also thought about putting in some items that aren't that vampire heavy themed. So I think they've absolutely nailed Kaz so far. Let's have a look at a few of the new bottoms before we go to the full clothing items. So we've got some pants. Looks like there's some button detailed around the ankles and at the front. And we've also got that old curtain kind of pattern on them. I don't know what you call that pattern, but I really like it. Nice. And love this skirt with this top. I love the gathering around the tushy. So good. So good, so flattering, and in a series of different colors. It's just so cool. Like, I don't know, some of the clothes in this pack are still very covered up. It's still very sexy, and I really like it. I think they've done such a great job. And then these pants are really cool. I would have really loved to see these as jeans because that 90s look, if you follow like Bella Hadid and like Kendall Jenner and stuff, you'll see them wearing these new kind of tied up jeans a lot. So I would have liked a full length of those. That would have been cool, but still the 3/4 length is pretty awesome with some long socks and like boots or something would be kind of cool. And then we also have some basic trousers, which are the same ones as these ones, but without the pattern. So definitely appreciate that. Now let's go to the the very topmost part of Create a Sim for me other than hair. The female full clothing items, dead. So pretty. Look at this. Look at that. That is magnificent. All of this drapage and the roses and just that old Victorian vibe. It's so beautiful. I am obsessed with this dress. This is probably my favorite piece. And yeah, I mean, this dress in the purple color could be used for like a fairy princess LP or something. You know, it's kind of quite versatile. Or it can be like super goth. It's so cool. This is another one with that classic kind of vampire thing coming out from around the head. And it is got that lace kind of thing at the back or tie-up vibe going on in the purple. Purple's a great color for vampires. The navy blue, a bit of gold and black. Again, that soft purple coming in, which I think is really refreshing. And yeah, very, very, very cool. Very, very cool. And then last of all, we have this item, which I think's lovely with some boots. Is lovely the right word when it's on a vampire lady? It's kind of creepy, but I like it a lot. So yeah, we've got a few different versions of this. Very cool. It reminds me of Orlando Bloom's character from the Pirates of the Caribbean, William Turner. Okay, so we've got a few new accessories as well. I'm just gonna go back to this top. We'll put some pants on. Or the awesome skirt just so we can check them out. But we've got here some cufflinks with these old bird skulls on them. You can have one, you can have two, you can have them mismatched in different colors. But yeah, it's kind of cool. I like them. I wonder if you can put a glove underneath. Oh yeah, you can. Yeah, you can. And we have a new lace glove here. Those look really cool layered. Really, really cool. Yes. I love it. But yeah, this is a new ombre lace glove. Very fancy. Oh, that's nice. I do quite like that. So very cool. Very cool. And then we have some new stockings. So we might actually have to strip her down a little bit more to check these out. So we've got some flaming stockings. Nice. We also have these laced up stockings, which are going to be... Oh, you could totally put a swimsuit with this and make her into a pretty ballerina. And of course the more gothic classic black. These ones are really cool. I love these. Very, 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 very nice. Really nice detailing there. We also have some skull roses. I could see a lot of teen sims going through kind of exploring their fashion sense and wanting to wear these. So that's really nice. And these are more geometric, just simple bee stripes. So we got some boots with these spots on them. Those little old school boots, very nice. Black and white's really cool. I'm just speeding along here because I know I always take forever in these videos. And these boots are pretty awesome too. They have laced up backs. And yeah, I love the color blocking as well on a couple of these swatches. Really nice. The brown particularly, very good. And these shoes can totally be used for non-vampire sims. Absolutely. So yeah, that's pretty much for females. Let's have a quick look at the male sims. The hair is the same. So we did pick up that this would be great for guys. Keeping in mind, this is a game pack. This is not an expansion pack, so there are going to be less items. So we have some new shirts. Is this the same as what was available for females? I'm not sure. But yeah, we've got that asymmetrical crossover top as we kind of did for females. Very nice. I love this little collar sticking out the top. And then, yes, the skull pocket watch. So cool. That top is awesome. I love it in the red with black hair and the white hat. That contrast is amazing. And then the leather jacket and button down top. Oh my God. That is so cool. It's like a fluffy rug jacket. You would just sit on the train and your head would just fall onto that fluff on the side and you would sleep like a baby. That is so nice. I love this pattern. It's very contemporary. I love it in the lilac too. That's so good. And the bow tie and this nice folded shirt underneath. I'm feeling the lighter colors on male vampires more than the females, I have to say. There's something even more creepy about it. This is such a cool tux. Really, really nice. Love that bow tie. Oh my god, this is so cool as well. Look at that. Oh wow, they've done such a good job. Such a good job. Ugh. Magnificent. I've got to say, this deep plum purple color. Love it. And then we have this very classic vampire trench coat. Very nice. This is definitely going to be a popular pick for a lot of players. I have no doubt about that. So cool. And then we have this one, which is the same as this without the crazy pattern on it. So definitely appreciate having that as a separate item as opposed to plain swatches as well as patterned swatches. I think that works really nicely from a usability point of view. So nice. And then we also have the same pants that we did for females, I believe. So nice. Oh, I love this vampire. I'm going to fall for all my vampire sims. I just know it. And then we also have some shoes. Let's just strip them down for a second here. Really nice. Yep. I'm happy with those. They're going to go with a lot of things. I like the ankle size. Beautiful. Beautiful. Last of all, we are almost done, but we need to check out the child sims. We're just going to go through both the female and male vampire versions. This hair is so cute. Look at the little space buns. I love this. This was such a perfect idea for the vampire game pack because, you know, we're going to use this for everyday normal sims as well very easily. And then I love this hair. This hair is so perfect. I love it, like that slicked over style. And does this kid have a little gap tooth? Aww. You're going to be a millionaire if you can fit a $2 coin in there. That's the saying. So that's the hair. Love it. Love it. Love it. No hats. I'm not expecting too much for kids. Makeup. No. Okay, let's skip straight to outfits. Okay, so we've got no new vampire tops. Do we have... Okay, we do have this really cute formal attire for kids with some varying patterns on it and plain versions. How cool are those little skulls on there? Really, really... Oh my god, he looks so good in that. Oh, I love it. Okay, and for the girls, we do have this dress. Very Victorian looking. Really cool. And I do like that there's the pinky colors. We've got some nice muted blues there. And look at those little skulls. So cute. And those vampire animations. Really, really adorable. Any accessories? Pants? No. Shoes? No. Okay, so basically that is the entire Kaz. I hope I didn't miss too much or anything. Oh, skin details on kids, I doubt it. I'll just double check that for you guys. No vampire teeth, so they will grow their fangs when they get to a teen. So yeah, you'll have to wait. You'll have to wait and see if your kids become vampires. But anyways, guys, let me know what you thought of this video. I think my face cam died, but I will say auf Wiedersehen. But yeah, hope you're having a lovely morning, afternoon, or evening, wherever you are in the world, and I will speak